This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. Today we're slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Expenses Under Control. And this is put out by a developer named Bit and Web, and it's available for $1.99 in the iPhone edition, which is what we have right here on my iPod. But you can also get it on the iPad for $2.99 in the iTunes App Store. Enough of that. So basically what this application is, as I adjust my iPad, to show you more specifically, the application is in the one genre that we absolutely love on the iPhone, which is kind of weird. We really like finance applications because we think it's a good example of how you can use your iPhone to manage your daily life in a way that's extremely beneficial. Keeping tabs on your finances is one of the best things you can do for yourself as a productive adult. So Expenses Under Control is something that we're very interested in. And we're going to go ahead and show you how this works. The interface is very nice. It kind of reminds us of Microsoft products from about 3 years ago, which is a little weird. It's not very Web 2.0-ish, but at the same time, it's not a bad interface. It is very functional and very easy to navigate. So just kind of some slight personal aesthetic quibbles there, but nothing too bad. The application, as mentioned, is designed to actually track your finances. So, you start with the basics. For instance, you go in. Let's see if I can click this. You have your recent transactions here, you've got your archives, which is where we're going now, so I can show you the bank accounts. You have categories, you can change the categories themselves when you enter a new transaction. There are a couple different categories that are involved, things that are involved with your car, etc., etc., house, utilities, insurance, loan, entertainment, things like shopping. All that's there. You can go in and modify these at will. You can add new ones, entire categories right here. You can edit the ones that are included simply by hitting these buttons, so it's very quick and very convenient to do. However, what we're most interested in are the accounts. So I have this fake bank account, which I've entered $35,000 into. I can go in here and change this at any point in time, and this is your starting amount. So you really only have to enter this once. So let's say that I, instead of 35, I have an account that's worth $5,000 or $56,789. And that's what I've got in my bank account, and then I can change the date of last balance. So if you change things, you can do that. You can also hit delete account at any point in time to delete the entire account. Or you can hit save like we're going to do and instead save it. And then we're going to hit quit. So I've now entered my basic information there. You can also add multiple users, which is something that's quite nice. If you have, say, a spouse that you want to have different accounts from, you can quickly enter them. Using the users panel, you can also change the payments if you would like, from just simple things like cash to actually MasterCard, PayPal, Visa, traveler's checks, anything else, any of these other icons that are here. So that's really quite nice. Lots of setup on the front end. The reason I'm showing you this is because this is what you'll need to do once you first get expenses under control. You're going to want to go in and change all of these things. For instance, under the settings tab, I did in fact turn off the audio. It's got these kind of, we found them sort of annoying audio ticks that go on, but you might like those. You can also password protect your account, set up some alerts, synchronize your data between two different devices, export your data, or talk about it on Facebook. The big thing though is changing the currency. For instance, it comes in euros. We did change it to dollars just to mess around with, and now I'm going to throw it back into pounds. If I can hit this. There we go. Great. So now we are using the British pound instead. It's that quick. Now my account has, I paid £300 in rent as opposed to $300. So here's how the actual transactions work. This is the main hub, the main transaction hub, and it shows you my most recent transactions, which I just kind of made up. But if I want to add a new one, I can go in here and I can change the amount first. Change the user by hitting this. You can also change the method of payment, which is nice. I only have cash set up right now, and you can also add a note. So all of that is right there. I'm going to go ahead and enter amount of, let's just do a $5. And then description, I can say, fish and chips. Sort of expensive, but hey, that's how it is. Alright, and then you can add another category. So I'm going to go in and then do, I believe it's under entertainment and restaurant. Let's go with bar. Let's say I was at the pub. And then you hit save, and then you're good to go. All of this is good to roll with. So you hit save, and then there it is. Let's say that you want to track all of this data. You can go in and see what you've actually been spending, and to see different months, you simply flick through this. Going either left or right, you can flick through your different months, different weeks, however you want to do it. So all of that information is here. Aside from that, you can sort and filter things via user, amount, style, payment method. All of that's here too if you'd like to do that. You can also go in here to check out a little bit more information about what's going on. You can check your total revenue, kind of get a better analysis of where your money's been going in terms of categories. So that's quite nice. Again, change the archives if you would like, so all of that information is here. Or you can set up recurring payments, and this is something that we are really stoked about. So let's say we have a house, a rent that's monthly, and it's 300 quid. So let's go in and we'll actually change this. We could either add a description or we could change the category. Let's just say that instead of 300, my rent has been raised to 450 quid. So I hit that. Then you can also change the recurrence. So let's say I have it set to do monthly. I can also do 2 months, 3 months. Or I can go in here and add specific days. So I can even do like a 5-day recurring payment. Or let's just go back to a month. So all of that is very easy to use, very simple to set up. It takes only a matter of minutes to either enter a new transaction or enter a new recurring payment. Even to change your account information or to add a new user, it's all very fluid and doesn't take a lot of time. So that is essentially what Expenses Under Control has to offer. It offers basically what it says in the name. It keeps your expenses under your control and keeps a tab on what's going on. As far as complaints, we mentioned the interface. We do like it and it's extremely functional. It's not our personal taste in app design, but then again, we're kind of picky like that. The price is spot on for $1.99 for the iPhone version. Even the iPad edition at $2.99 is a great bargain. Aside from that, we do wish it could connect directly to our bank account to pull this information, but then again, we do think there's a degree of self-reliance that's nice in having us add this information ourselves, so no big complaints there. All in all, we really can't complain about too much about it. So with that in mind, we are going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 star rating. We think it's a great little application. And we think, if you're looking for something to track your expenses and finances on your iPhone or iPad, this is a great way to go. So with all that, that's a 4.5 for Expenses Under Control. And at this point, that's all we have to say about it. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out. We'll see you guys later. Bye.